Sammy. Let's go get our Sammy.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, what's going on?
Where do I go for rescue transfer pull?
Oh, you're pulling for rescue? Which rescue?
Husky Halfway House. I got Sammy. One of the rescue workers took it upon themselves to add a husky to my list. We're gonna go get Sammy and bonus husky, Cody. Literally, I had my staff tag Sammy, and that was the one that I was gonna pull today, and somebody took it upon themselves to add Cody to my stack. And guess what? I'm gonna take him. I haven't decided how I feel about that yet, but it's cool. We're here, we're gonna do it. Big change in plan, but he's a cutie. Now, I wanna talk about this one a little, just for a second, because this guy, so when I first started rescuing, this shelter was my very first formal shelter rescue, where I emailed the shelter and said, I wanna rescue this dog. They put a tag on it, first one. And then, so I pulled a dog, a red dog, and we named him Bernie after the San Bernardino shelter. But he was really special to me, and I eventually got him adopted, and then eventually we lost him. So I decided that I wanted to pull one out of this shelter in honor of Bernie, and Sammy was the one. I'm excited to meet him. Unaltered. It's gonna be fun, guys. We've got one male that's neutered and one male that's not. We're gonna wait at the gate for our turn, and then I would like to actually walk around and see all the huskies here and see what's going on, and then we'll start pulling them out. They're going to microchip the one that's not microchipped. Sammy's the one that's not microchipped. Hi, bud. He's like, I smell you. He doesn't believe us. We'll be right back. I'd also like to pull the fearful red that's in the front. Here's your red. Hey, buddy. Do you want to come out? He's definitely going to be on the top of their list because of his attitude.
Process is we went in, we talked to the shelter, we got the paperwork, and now we're out here looking at the dogs, and we were able to pick up the dogs, but I think we have a wait till the shelter workers can come out and pull the dogs for us, and then once we do that, we kind of just walk out of here with our 2 new dogs.
Three dogs? We've already got 2. I don't know.
It's the red one of the male.
Things are definitely changing, aren't they? Should we start pulling them out? Let's find somebody.
We haven't found Cody yet. We found the kennel, but there's no dog in it, so we're hoping they brought him back out and he was inside. So we're gonna see.
Who are you asking about meeting?
I just need paperwork on it. I'm gonna take all 3 of them out of here.
Okay, so if you want to go finish the paperwork for the red one first, so that the other 2 aren't waiting in your car.
Okay.
And then once you're done,
We can pull all 3. All right. Want to do that? All right, we'll be back.
That's the other boy that they had labeled aggressive, and we were considering pulling him because he would be harder when to get adopted. And here he is getting adopted, so he doesn't need us. It's awesome. Jenni's currently inside finishing up paperwork for Charlie, the red boy, who is very fearful, shy, he needs rehabilitation, he needs age 3. So while we get paperwork done, he's probably gonna need to get a microchip done, and then once all of that gets taken care of, we'll be able to start putting him on leashes and heading out of here. Get him in crates and loaded and get out of here.
These don't strike me as the most difficult cases ever. There's so many perfectly adoptable dogs, and really,
Not enough families.
Yeah, it just really points to the importance of just getting the word out that this is happening, because I don't think enough people in our state really know that.
I'm sorry?
You guys taking the red husky?
Yes.
Do you have a crate to put them in?
I do. What's the matter? He wants to play. All right, let's go get that other one.
There's going to be crates all throughout the van, and me and Jenni are going to be sleeping on top of crates at this point.
I think that's basically how this is gonna
Yes. I'll be sleeping in the captain chair. Jenni will be on top of the crate just to make sure we save them all.
Do that.
Here you go. Thank you for picking them up.
I got a kiss.
I think he might have turned.
He's like, he is not dog aggressive. He wants to play. Good boy. So this one is Sammy. He's the one I tagged originally in honor of Bernie. He was my first rescue pull here at SBC shelter. So he was a definite. When we walked in, there was another packet attached to Sammy's papers, and this guy was in it. Cody. Well, hello. Apparently both of these boys were adopted and then returned, which makes it a little harder. So, but this one's neutered already. This one's need to be neutered, but he's a good boy. He'll be all right. This guy, however, was, as we were walking around looking at all the Huskies, he's the one that had the warning signs, the red tags. Don't stick your hands in the gate, that type of things. This guy, you saw me walk him out. He's gonna be just fine. We were gonna spoil the crap out of Sammy and just, have a good time, take him to the track and do some stuff, but now we've got 3, so things are gonna change a little bit. But that's okay, we are done here and we need to go because we're gonna end up with all those Huskies. Next, we're gonna go up to Murietta and see Shadow Husky Rescue, where their sanctuary is, and meet there, 10, and then have some chats about rescue. Hey guys, Tim and Liz here with Shadow Husky Rescue. They have a sanctuary. They've got about 10?
I'm Tim McVicker. They call me Master Wolf. I'm with Shadow Husky Rescue. This is my wife, Elizabeth. We're at the Shadow Husky Sanctuary right now. All the dogs that we do rescue go into foster care. Quite a few out there, but they get adopted all the time. And we're doing a lot of surrenders lately, so we're really doing well in surrenders.
Tell me about that. We were just talking about that in the car, the surrenders.
We get emails and like you do, daily, hundreds. But Tim used to go to PetSmart adoptions every week, and it was a big thing to bring the community together. We'd always have people surrendering their dogs, so we had to incorporate that into our rescue, and we haven't stopped since.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been doing.
We do pull the emergency ones where they say they're going to take them to the shelter, especially if they're older.
Yep.
It's like a death penalty.
It is.
Death
It
sentence
is.
for them.
And sometimes us as rescues don't even see them, like particularly if they get in there and get, like in my state, if they put them in with another dog in the kennel, and that's usually a test.
Yeah.
If they don't get along,
Some shelters here too.
they're, because and they're euthanizing for space. So those are their tests. Anybody that's got attitude, anybody that's sick, if you get a URI from the shelter, you're getting locked down the hall.
And the 1 week trial we do is great because then we can see if they get along with their other dogs,
Yep.
cats. We know everything about the dogs.
How do people find you? Just your Facebook page?
It's our internet.
and-
I think it's the internet. They
Google.
Google us. We're right up front.
And if they need
let's
it,
set that up so we
how
pop
do
up.
they find you? Like do you have a phone number? Do you have an email? Do you have an application on your website?
Yep. They email me usually, and I want them to text me. I like to do everything in text because then I can keep track of everybody.
That's what I do too.
I don't like anything else but text.
We
I don't
do
want to be
too.
messaged.
However, this is not our rescue. This is our home. Our sanctuary is our home. So
Right.
we have an administrative office, and a lot of people come to the office wanting to surrender dogs with their dogs, but
Yeah, all the time.
we can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Now,
There are
when you-
impediments. A
when
lot of
you-
rescues have that problem. So,
What's your
Not
goal
everyone.
what's your goal for your facility?
well, our goal is to be able to board and to house maybe 50 dogs.
I was going to say how many.
50 to start. Not like you. We're not as
I started with 50.
we're not as challenging as
And
you.
then I was drowning.
Yeah. That'd be hard not to keep going. I know.
Yep. I wasn't going to. Last year was going to be my last year. The only reason that I kept going was because this nice lady came in and dropped a big kennel building on my operation
building.
and said, "You're not going to stop rescuing Huskies. In fact, you're going to rescue thousands of them because
Wow.
I can't. So I want you to do it for me." And so that's what she did. She built me a
like that's what we're kind of waiting for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you know what? Just it's like I always tell everybody who keeps asking me how I'm getting so lucky. Just rescue.
Yeah.
God provides though for
It's
those
very hard
who
because
provide
it's just
for
the
their
two of
animals.
us. You know, it's hard when we're just two. So we do the best we can under the
I know.
circumstances. It's very hard.
I know it.
Yeah, it's a calling. That's what we do. That's what we're supposed
Not
to
a
be
choice, right?
doing. No.
I say that all the time.
I
Truly.
was called at a young age. I love animals, love dogs. It's been in my blood. It just came out as I got older. You know, I had too much going when I was younger. It's
Yeah.
hard to do that when you're
Yeah.
younger. When
Like
you get older.
Brittany's getting. I think 'cause I'm twice her age, and I think about how much difference she can make just so young and learning and what she could do 20 years from now when she's got all this experience.
She's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Glad you stopped by. This was great.
Very happy.
You know, it's always good to see you, fellow
50.
rescuer.
You know, you'll need 5 employees,
Yeah.
which is pretty hard in California as it is.
We could use a lot of help.
Yep.
And you know, volunteers.
My plea for you is that you are able to get all your facility completed and to expand your network into other states such as California,
My halfway hubs.
yes, and Texas, and to pull all the dogs that are on death row, or as many as possible. And if you have to network with other rescues such as ours, we'll be more than happy to help. And of course, to have fosters for all the rescues. I think that's the number one essential component for those of us that do not have a facility. But success, praise to you for everything you've done. We're very impressed and we're huge fans.
Thank you.
So,
Absolutely.
now your turn.
I'm just so glad you're around, that you're doing what you're doing. I mean, you're just doing a lot more than what we are doing, but you know, we do the best we can, what we have.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody does. And I'm not trying to outdo anybody.
No.
I'm just, for 3 years now, I've been just on a mission. And the plan is to save all the Huskies.
Yeah. I like
All
that.
of
I like
them.
that plan.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for having us.
Oh yeah, thank you for coming.
Appreciate you letting us
it's always
run
good to see
the
you.
dogs.
Love
That's always
you.
big. And I'm probably going to
Love
bring them
you
back
so
to
much.
exercise. Again, thanks for having us. So this is the end of day one, guys. We've got 1 shelter down. We've got 3 to go. When we leave here, we're going to start our trek up to NorCal and pull from Stanislaus and Stockton shelters on Monday and Tuesday. So
Stay tuned.
stay
Husky Halfway
tuned.
House.
See, they're way better at it than me. Now we're gonna drive out to, tell them about it. We're gonna take a drive to Monterey, and then we're gonna do some camping in the van. We'll do some camping in the van, and then tomorrow, I'm gonna take you to the racetrack. What do you think? They said yes.
I need you to cooperate because you were just getting tangled, sir. Hi guys, it's Brittany with Husky Halfway House. We are here at the Laguna Seca Raceway. We stopped here because this is Jenni's old stomping grounds, visiting her old friends, and we wanted to take the time to get the dogs out and show you guys their our travel gear. All right guys, so I wanted to give you a close-up of the setup. So right here, this is our martingale collar. So see how I pull that up, it gets tightened, so he's not gonna get his head out of that. If he pulls, his head's not coming out. This right here is a clip that goes to our harness and our collar, like I was telling you about. This is just in case if this collar were to break or he did slip out of it, it's still connected here, so he's not going anywhere. And vice versa, if this harness were to break, he were to chew it off, buckle broke, you know, this is connected to his collar, so he's still not going anywhere. We have a leash connected back here on the harness, and we have his leash around his neck. And so this is what's going to keep him safe. So as you can see, I have a waistband right here. This is a leash that is connected to his harness, and I have another leash that is connected to his collar around his neck. Right now, since he's being so good, I don't need to worry about having this in my hand, but when I'm up and I'm walking him, I have him. So that way, if this leash gets dropped, this is my backup. It's just double safety, double leashing, that way You know, some of these kids, we don't know them at all, so we don't know if they're gonna pull us, drag us, prey drive, kick in. So it's really important to just keep them safe because this is very critical in this moment because they don't know us and we don't know them. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. So if you like this, please like, follow, and definitely subscribe so you can see more videos like this. Thanks, guys. The trip has been amazing. You know, I've got to see mountains, snow, beach, go to rescue some dogs, go to a car meet, and get in a race car, and then we're gonna go rescue more dogs. So right now we just got the dogs to the dog park. They're all running around and we're getting ready to get breakfast and then hit the road to another shelter and pull, I believe, 9 more dogs out. So we have a big day. We have a big day today and then we pull more out tomorrow, but today is the bigger load.
I just got a message from Betsy at the Yukon shelter. Oh, yeah. And I've not told Melissa yet. I told her that we could bring this girl in. Her name's Ruby. They spayed and vaccinated her, which is great. And the poor thing, I told her I couldn't take her unless she was about to get euthanized. So she's at that point. She's on that list, even though she's spayed. So we're gonna take her.
Yeah.
So she will be coming in probably this week. But if we're gonna pull 20,
16, 20 that we're already bringing.
Thank you. We need to get some serious adoptions happening. So maybe we can find somebody that'll help sponsor them, and then we could do some heavy communicating together since we're together this week and talk about the dogs that are there, and let's try to get the van booked before the end of this week. That way we can, when we get these guys home, we can unload them and then we can put more in and do this.
And we don't feel bad for bringing so many in at once and not having any going out.
Yes.
It's sad because it's so easy to adopt from us. It's a quick application, you know, talking to us, we reach out.
Communication.
Yeah. We figure out, you know, what their home life is like, and we pair a dog that they want.
So let's talk about the process, the actual process of adoption. How do they find us?
I mean, they can find us anywhere, really. Our
Somebody
website.
asked that about me the other day, and it's like, well, we've got a website, we've got Facebook, but really it's word of mouth with so many families all over the country. People are telling other families about us, which is great. So we are getting constant applications through our website, but not all of them, you know,
They fall through a lot.
So if you would like to adopt,
And you're serious about it.
you can go to our website and fill out an application on the, I think it's adopt. What's the tab called?
Yeah, it's adopt. It's under adopt. You just click over the 3 little slashes and it'll pull over.
Fill out that application, and then Brittany is going to send a message, actually a group message, because she puts me on it too, and we start talking. We talk about your current pets and your situation and what would work best, and then out of the 125 that we have, we choose the right one for your family. So, and that could take as much time as it needs to be. We could figure that out within a few days, or we could take months if that's what it needs to be. The most important thing is that we start that communication and get it going, because there could be someone here that's not going to fit your family, but guess what? I got 20 more coming, and it could be one of them. So we do a few reference checks, and Brittany calls your vet and makes sure that your current pets are up to date. The best thing to do is come to the rescue and let one pick you out. But if you can't and you're on the other side of the country, we do provide transport. Anything you want to add? We do those transports ourselves because I want to meet you, and it's not that I need to, make sure you've got the biggest house and the biggest yard, because I don't even require that, but I just want to know where my dogs are. Remember, guys, that I rescue, rehab, and rehome home, every single one of these myself.
Please adopt. Go to our website. You can also send us a message on Facebook, and we can send you the link directly. You know, we have great dogs at the rescue, and they are ready. Like, they are ready to go tomorrow to their forever home. So please adopt, guys.
If you adopt, I can save another one, we can save another one.
Yep.
There are thousands of them out there that need us, but we can't do it unless we find homes.
Yep.
Right here? Are you Tara? Awesome.
A couple of these guys have been here for a very, very long time.
These are your top.
So, yeah.
By the end of the day,
Is
we'll
this
have.
your first stop?
No, we've already got 3 in the car. We started
okay.
in San Bernardino.
Nice.
Here, we're going to go to Stanulus next.
Okay.
And then we're going back down to Victor Valley, Apple Valley.
Nice.
The faster we can get adoptions, the sooner we can get back here and do it again.
It's ridiculous in California, but that's how we have to save them, unfortunately. But I mean, soon those states are going to be inundated.
Yep.
And then where are we going to go?
At this point, I'm 4 years in, and we're looking at over 700 Huskies that I've dealt with. So a couple more years, and I'm not going to be able to keep up. I'm not going to be able to do that. So I need more, good pack leaders that can run facility-based Husky rescues, so that way we can create a highway of communication and transport to get these dogs into homes.
Another thing with fostering is most people don't know that the decompression stage, 3 days, your 3 weeks, and our 3 months. I mean, we've had our fosters that we've had the dogs at the rescue, and we sent them into a foster home. They're like, oh my God, they're doing all of this. And it's like, this is new to them.
Yeah,
They're stressed out. Yeah. This is completely different. They're used to running in a yard with 100 other dogs. Now they're in a home. They don't know know the whole potty training schedule yet. Like, you need to get to know them just like they need to get to know you. And some are like, oh my God, we're like, time and patience. Seriously, you have to give them that. There's no way a dog's gonna come into your home and just be like, boom, we're ready, we're here, we're ready.
In fact,
It's
one
not.
of the advantages of them being across the country is sometimes they have to give them that time.
There you go.
And then I can tell you how many times, like, oh, I think we can do this. Yes, I think you can too. You just needed to give it some time, and that forced time did it. So that right there has saved a lot of lives.
Alrighty, let's
Let's
go
do
meet
it.
some Huskies.
He just came in the other day. He's new. On a scale of 1 to woo, how bad do you want to get out of here? Oh! Ready? Yeah? You ready? You can be first, okay? You can be first. Good boy. All right, let's put her in the front.
Okay.
No.
All right. I got you.
Girl, good girl. So good girl.
Better.
Ooh, she's so wiggly. Oh, wiggly. Good girl. You're all right. Do you want a toy, Mama? Okay, so we got 3 loaded up from Stockton. We've got 2 more coming. What do we got here? A little girl. Oh, a boy. This is our vocal line, and this is Quinn, I remember, and then a little girl. Olivia's in the front.
So the next
So we've got Ranger, Quinn already, and Olivia. And this kid.
Right? Is that Nelson?
Yes. So this Ranger's last.
Here he comes. He's handsome.
How about you?
He did get
One, you got one already? Well, hey, bud. You want to go with?
He's like, wait a second.
You want to go with?
Yep, that was the race.
You got it. Good boy. Good boy.
Hi, my name's Tara, and I'm the rescue coordinator here at the Stockton Shelter in Stockton, California. We just had the Husky Halfway House come today and pick up 6 Husky and Husky mixes to take all the way back to Oklahoma to rehab and rehome. And we are so excited for them to come today because we are drowning in Huskies here at the Stockton Shelter, and we are so happy that they're going to get a chance to go to great homes thanks to the help of Husky Halfway House. Bye guys, thank you so much.
Bye. Nice to meet you. That's awesome. Good job, guys. So this little girl was pulled by Little Big Paws Pet Rescue. I told her that I would take this one that she pulled so she could pull another one off of the youth list here.
I started following you guys on Instagram. She's literally the best dog.
So where did you get her?
Here. I don't know her whole story. I got her on the day she was supposed to be euthanized. Brittany reached out wanting a foster, and
Brittany from Little Big Paws.
Yes. And I agreed to open up my house for her, only because I can only do female. I have 4 other dogs at home.
Yep.
But she is the biggest love. Like, I don't see why she was here. We've had no issues with her at all.
I appreciate you doing that. Hopefully you'll keep fostering for her. Is that the plan?
I'm hoping so. And she is fully crate trained, fully potty trained. I don't see how she was here.
All right, I'm gonna grab a slip lead and I'll get her. Actually, you can just bring her over here and we'll load her up.
All right.
You're about to make a whole lot of friends.
Not as extreme of a ratio of huskies from what I started.
Oh, I know. Oh my goodness, you got some beauties.
So, all right, we're done with day 2. We've got 10 in the van. Brittany and I are gonna head down to Southern California because we're gonna do one more shelter. I think we got space for 4 more dogs, which is what we said that we would take. So, let's do it. How are we gonna tell these 3 apart? And this is Hutch. Hi, Hutch. Come here.
Here's Kendall with Starsky.
Use a small guy. Use a small guy. All right. We got Hutch, Cody, and Katie B. All lookalikes.
Boy.
Hi. Hello. Right? Boy.
He totally used my belly to jump off of. So she's super social. She's not. She will run away from you and scream like she can.
Come on. Come on. Stand together. Shut the door behind me. Shut the door behind me. Let's load them up. So we just pulled the 4 that we had tagged. We've got mom and daughter here, and Hutch and Saturn.
Come on, puppies. Oh, I know. Okay, here.
Oh my goodness! Oh wait, I need to get a picture. Oh.
Look at their eyes. The big, friendly.
She's got her own little setup there. We're about to load them up into the van, and then we're gonna get the puppies, put them up, and then we're done. Puppy lift, team, puppy lift.
I just so happened to be walking by, and at the very last second, I saw 2 little cuties run up to the fence, and of course I stopped, looked, and I knew that they were Husky mixed puppies. So contemplated it for a minute, almost just was gonna say we weren't gonna do any puppies, but there were 2 of them, and we're at the last shelter finally, and this is the only shelter that I've seen puppies in, so I was like, I think we gotta take them home.
So the biggest thing I think is, you know, we don't know anybody. We don't know their temperament. So most of the time I can handle the girls. That's not an issue. I haven't gotten any indication that any of them are bigger bitch than me. So not worried about that. The boys, however, you know, I got to be extra careful. So I'm separating them, one boy with the girls at a time. We're gonna go put him up and move the next one out so we can rotate him. This is perfect that Loves has a double park here because it keeps us, you know, able to separate the boys a little bit. Come here, guys! Patient ones get to go first. You are awesome. So this is our bonus Husky. We went into Stockton yesterday, and I had already tagged 5. And we had got them prepped, you know, with health certs and everything. And this one, you know, he wasn't on the plan, but he was up next for euthanization. So I decided that we would figure out health certs on our way home, which we've already figured out. And we are going to bonus. Nose boop. So he is our bonus. So that was our number 6 from Stockton Shelter.
Yep.
All right, that's it. We are done, California. We are on our way to Oklahoma. See ya.
Woo! Oklahoma, here we go.
Here we
17
come.
more Huskies.
You got me going to the east, going to the west, going up and down, 'cause baby, you know best. All day, all night, running around. I'm never gonna stop because you never settle down.
Cali Rescue.
He's like, oh.
You got me shooting into space, flying at the sun. I'm never coming back, 'cause baby, you're the one. You got me dizzy, 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 dizzy on my feet. Can't eat, can't sleep every day of the week. All day, all night, running around. I'm never gonna stop because you never settle down.
Hey, pretty girl.
Heads up, heart attack, listen to me. You're driving me wild, got me down on my knees. All day, all night, running around. I'm never gonna stop.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. And seriously, thank you so much for watching the whole crazy adventure where Brittany and I spend a week in the van driving to the West Coast to save a bunch of youth-listed Huskies. If you liked what you see, please hit that like button. If you think it's worth sharing to the world what H3 is doing or what we're all about, please share it. Also, to be notified when H3 posts more rescue rides and content like this, just ring that little bell you're going to see on the screen. Oh, and one more thing that would help us continue our mission, and it's like super easy. Just hit subscribe. That's it. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next ride.